As you can see, Jay is still not here, but Matt and Guy are the forges that remain.
What is up, Defects? Another new comic book day show. For those of you that are new, this is where we take that new comic book day pull list from Chris Nelms over at comicbookinvest.com. We take that list and we break it down defect style. Chris was off for a week, but he's back. We got the list back. We got a Chris's pick at the end of this one, so good to have you back, brother. As you can see, like Guy said earlier, Jay's not in. He'll be back next week. Don't worry. I saw the comments. They were missing Jay. So don't worry, we're going to get back on track. But before we get into these books, Guy Forge, let's talk about those sponsors.
You know who it is. Express Comic Book Pressing Service, Erod 212, guys. He will blaze your books, get you that extra grade you need. You know he's good at what he does. Defects 10 gets you 10% off. He submits to CGC, CBCS, everybody. And you know these guys, Mutant Beaver Comics, guys, straight out of Canada. 10% off gets you Defects 10% off. I mean, come on. Canada's #1 comic shop, guys. So you know what to do. Tell Pat and the B-Man the Defects sent you.
That's right. Also, Chris Nelms' article, the new Comic Book Day Pull List article, is going to be linked in the description of this video, along with the CBSI website. So, without further ado, get into some books.
Thanks, Matty Forge. But before we get started, we're going to throw Chris's list up there. And remember, Defects, we're changing it up a little bit, making a little Defect style change. We're just running the list in order. We're throwing those first appearances in there. So you know what? In the comments, tell us if you like it this way. And maybe we'll keep doing it this way. First up, from Boom Studios, guys, you got Dark Blood #1. Maddie's going to scroll through and show you a couple covers on this. I am going to read you a little synopsis and tell you what it's about. What if you were given the power to change the course of history? Okay, Alabama, 1955. Avery Aldridge is an ordinary young black man, a dedicated World War II veteran, and he provides for his wife and daughter. But wounds of the past have a way of coming back, and Avery Aldridge will soon discover he is anything but ordinary. Okay, guys, this is a cool story. If you're into it, grab it. I think it's going to be, I think it's going to be a big book. We've been jumping on these things. You got Latoya Morgan, who was in charge of AMC's Walking Dead and Badlands. And then, you know what, Maddie, who else you got here? You got Walter Barna, from Osiris Path. This is, guys, if you're a fan of Department of Truth and Bitter Root, this is right up your alley.
Yeah, you nailed it, Guy. And I think the Latoya Morgan thing, Walking Dead, that's going to bring a lot of people into this series. So Boom's doing big things. I like it. And it's got some cool covers, to be honest with you. They're all pretty nice.
I like them. That plane is sick. I like that. Next up, guys, this is from Dark Horse. You got Tales from Harrow County, Fairfolk #1. Maddie, give me a little bit of info on this, because the front cover looking like something's going on there.
Yeah, it has a little bit of Alice in Wonderland vibe to it, and reading the synopsis also kind of gave me that vibe. But this is from Cullen Bunn, we know, a great horror writer, and Emily Schnell. Fresh off the loss of her goblin friend to a strange portal, Bernice must weigh her responsibilities as protector of Harrow County with her desire to get her companion back safe and sound. But the past weighs heavily, and the fair folk use Bernice's and her memories against her. There was no way I was going to summarize that, because it was so out there. I don't know how I could have said it any better, so I just wanted to read it to you guys. This series is already Eisner nominated for Best New Series. That's got to mean something. Cullen Bunn is a great writer in these types of stories, like I said earlier. So this might be one worth at least a grab and read for number one and see if you like it.
Cullen Bunn's been killing it.
Yeah.
DC Comics this week, guys. You got Blue and Gold number 1. This is Dan Jurgens' triumphant return to Booster Gold with the help of an all-star artist, Ryan Sook. He did Legion of Superheroes, guys. Telling a tale filled with heart and maybe even redemption for DC's 2 favorite underdogs. If you're into it, guys, jump all over it.
Cardstock variant. I mean, it's okay. Most of the cardstock variants are a little better than that, but
DC following it up, you got Nightwing number 82. I like that Campbell cardstock. You just made a point. Cardstocks have been pretty good. They redeemed themselves. Went and totally redeemed yourself.
Yeah, Nightwing's hot. Everyone's saying read this. Tom Taylor, Bruno Renardo. The second print of number 81 is out. I guess that went crazy because of the origin of Heartless, but this story has just been killing it. So, if you're reading this, you got to pick it up.
I'm excited for this, guys. DC Comics, you got this is Shazam number 1. Obviously, this is a Teen Titans Academy spinoff. Billy Batson came to the Titans Academy looking for answers. I mean, if Billy Bats came to the Titans Academy, I might have been reading it. But why?
It's him.
Without the beard, it's him. Why was the rest of his adoptive family cut off from the power of Shazam? Why are his own powers becoming increasingly unreliable? Listen, if you're reading Shazam, obviously that Teen Titans kind of spin. I like that Gary Frank cardstock. Again, the cardstock. We keep talking about it. That's pretty dope. I hope everybody's loving our movie quotes this week because it just seems to be popping. So.
What's funny is that people actually started quoting things in the comments and asking us what movies they are. So
there you
let's
go.
See. Yeah, I mean they're going to try to stump us now.
Yeah, you went to listen. This is Maddie's going to get to read this one, even though I'm excited for it. You got Superman and the Authority number 1 from DC Comics this week. I'm just going to put it out there. The Bartel variant is ridiculous.
So we do get some first appearances here, and like I said, we're running the show a little differently, just all in order instead of segmenting out first appearances. So you got to pay attention because the first appearances are going to be here and there instead of all up front. So first appearance of new versions of Light Ray and OMAC. So how important is that going to be? Who knows? But there are new versions and there are new appearances. So from Grant Morrison and Michael Yanin, Superman enlists the help of some villains to get stuff done. Okay. He's just like, I need help. And basically on the side note, he's trying to kind of prove, I think to himself, that anyone can be a hero because he does some of his rogues gallery team up with him and they solve some problems. The new limited series helps launch an all new Superman status quo, setting up story elements that reverberate across both Action Comics and Superman Son of Kal-El, which we knew just came out, for the months to come. So this seems like it's going to be an important book, and I kind of like the concept, so that looks pretty cool. The Hitch variant, I like Hitch's art. It's very similar. This is very similar to a cover that he did for Mighty Avengers first appearance of Spectrum. There's a 1 in 50 Hitch variant, which is the one to buy for that book. It's very similar to this, but it's okay because I enjoy it. But like I said, that Bartel is sick.
Love it. Guys, we're featuring Dynamite and Vengeance of Vampirilla, right? Number 20. These covers are getting pretty cool. Pretty cool cover, Matt, right?
Absolutely. That cosplay. We always throw the cosplay up there.
Love them.
And that's the red tint cosplay.
Well, that's just for you. You know that.
Yeah, well, I will suck for red. That doesn't even look like cosplay, but it is.
Guys, from IDW this week, there's a lot of colors on this one. Bermuda number 1. Maddie, just give me some information because I'm going to be honest with you. I might have just skipped over this.
Yeah, so we got that 1 in 10 Bradshaw, which, is just, like I said, it's just a more colorful version of cover A. And then you got a 1 in 25 Art Adams, and then a Virgin of the Art Adams as a 1 in 50. And like I said, a lot of colors here, which, I love my colorful.
You love colorful colors. Yeah.
All right. So this is basically from John Layman, multiple Eisner winner. He wrote Chew and Detective, and the artist Nick Bradshaw, Spider-Man, Wolverine. So you got a good crew on this book, and the name is a little deceiving because there's a region in the Pacific Ocean where planes and ships and stuff like that, they get lost.
A triangle.
But it's in the Pacific, right? The Bermuda Triangle is in the Atlantic. So there's also a mysterious island in this, what we're assuming is the Bermuda Triangle. Here's the kicker. The girl's name, the 16-year-old scrappy little girl, is named Bermuda. And she lives there. So it's actually not the Bermuda Triangle as we know it. But obviously that's what they're kind of building off of. So, but her world lives in like, it's a different world essentially. Time doesn't change as much there. Like they've never evolved. It's basically a world within a world. And she finally the story is about her discovering the doorway between our world and hers. So I love dinosaurs. You're getting that on the cover. Clearly, you're going to get a lot of that. Like I said, a world that's never evolved. So I'm actually kind of digging this. This could be cool.
Sounds like a M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Yeah, well, you know what happens at the end.
Yeah,
it was just a experiment. Spoiler alert.
Next up, guys, also from IDW, you got Marvel Action Spider-Man #4. I dig these covers, man. I when they get cartoony and I love this shit. I really do. You got that 1 in 10 Florian variant, which is, it's pretty funny, obviously, doing with the phone. But you got a first appearance of the IDW version of Screwball. So, come on. Who doesn't love Screwball?
I bet you Jay's drinking one right now.
Yeah, I bet he is. Guys, from IDW, we're going to keep it going. We got Star Wars, The High Republic Adventures #6.
6.
Yeah, 6. Very good. We're like bilingual over here.
Yeah, we are.
Matty, you got a first appearance on this?
We do. And I could see why you don't want to read it because they're impossible to say. Leox Gyasi, Afi Hollow, and Tal Boda.
You like what I did there, right?
I see what you did. 3 first appearances in this one, guys. So
3.
Trace.
if you're picking up Trace, if you're picking up numero 6, you got Trace. So yeah, there you go. Defects. We did a little change there, a little flip around of the things. You know what we do. Stick around to the end. We're going to tell you how to enter the giveaway. We're still doing the giveaway. We hit 5,000 subscribers. So thank you to all you defects out there.
Thank you, guys.
It is a pleasure to do this week in and week out. I know I'm speaking for Jay. I know he's not here. He thanks you as well, as he's drinking something on the beach right now. But we're going to get going. Like, comment, subscribe. If you're not subscribed already, join the 5K people that kind of know what they're doing. I'm just saying. All right. Leave a comment in the comment section. Don't forget, let us know if you like the way we're doing it. And if you don't, tell us and we'll go back the other way. But I'm thinking you're going to dig it. Image Comics, guys. MOM, Mother of Madness #1. I have no idea what is going on with this.
All right, so let me break it down first, and then we'll go through the covers because there's actually some stuff to talk about on the cover. So
yeah, please.
Game of Thrones, Emilia Clarke. Okay, she's made. I don't think this is her debut. I think she's done another comic already, but she's co-writing this with Marguerite Bennett. And this is the debut of a 3-issue miniseries. They're 40 pages each. You got the artist of Horde, Lila Lees. Basically, this is going to be like Deadpool action and Fleabag comedy, mature readers only. So I think that's going to pull people in right now. The mayhem begins with Maya, under the weather scientist by day, over the top superhero by night, and badass single mom 24/7. So,
nice.
Emilia Clarke is she's getting all in on the comic. She's going to be in the MCU. This is the second, I think, comic book that she's been on. So cover A, you could see what we got there. Nice. It's interesting. The colors, they pop. The 1 in 10 story panel, leave it alone. The one Radcliffe's Virgin, 1 in 25. Okay, cool. But here's where they get interesting. Bartel, another great cover on that 1 in 50. The Endolfo 1 in 100 is fantastic. I love it. And then this is interesting. I don't know if I've ever seen this, and I'm sure there's gonna be comments that this has happened before, but they're doing a 1 in 500. And what signifies it as a 1 in 500 is that Amelia Clark is signing it. So that is going to be interesting. I don't know how they're going to pull that off. I don't know if they're going to have her sign each one. I don't know if they're going to have her signature pre-printed on it. I have no idea. I should have found that out for you guys. I have a feeling they're actually going to be signed and sent out. So this could be interesting.
That's pretty crazy. I've never heard of that done before.
What do you think? Which cover you like the best there, bud?
The Andolfo kills it. Yeah, I mean, again,
I love her.
I know it's just a 1 in 500 because she's signing it. It's that cover again, and I don't jump on those. Let's just change the colors. It's the same thing.
Right.
let's get a little bit of imagination. That's just my opinion. But the 1 in 100 Andolfo is sick. Yeah. Next up, guys, from Image, you got Matt's been talking about this from the beginning. I'm going to repeat that. And I'm going to say it again because if you didn't hear it weeks ago, you're going to hear it now. Number 3, Time Before Time, baby.
Yeah, you guys won't be disappointed if you jump on this. I promise. It is fun. It is a fun. And if you like Looper, you're going to love this. You're getting Looper vibes. Time jumping smugglers. It's pretty cool. Rory McConville and Declan Shalvey, they do an amazing job. I love the art. I love the dialogue. The story's great. The characters, awesome. I can't wait to read number 3. So I don't think you'll be disappointed.
You had me at Declan.
But there you go. So another great title from Image.
Guys, Mad Cave hitting it with the final issue, Nottingham, number 5. That's a sick cover. I'm just saying.
It's a shame because, this is the last time you guys are going to hear guys say Nottingham.
Yeah, you never know. You never know.
Yes, there's probably going to be 17 different prints. So
they might do a reprint somewhere.
Yeah.
Who knows? You might get a reprint. Oh, I'm so excited. Guys, Marvel, Alien number 5. Come on. Get excited, Matt. No. You got a first appearance of Alpha Xenomorph. That's how you say it, by the way. Alpha Xenomorph. You got that John Giordano variant, the 1 in 25 Suyan, and cover A. I mean, just an alien crashing through there. First full appearance of Alpha Xenomorph. So there you go.
I'm assuming, this isn't a series that I read, but I think that Giordano cover is that character. So you get the first full appearance, and I think that's the cover appearance. Tell us if we're wrong, because I don't read this series, but I think that's probably going to be the one you want to get.
Some crazy looking alien.
Yeah, that looks like an Alpha Xenomorph, if I had to guess, right?
If you put those 3 in front of me and said who's Alpha Xenomorph, I would have said the middle one.
And maybe he is on cover A. Now that I'm looking at it, it looks like he's got different headgear than the other guys. So yeah, he's on cover A as well. Yeah.
There you go.
Ooh, here we go.
Okay. I mean, come on. Gamma Flight number 2 from Marvel Comics this week, guys. Could this be the biggest reveal of the summer, Maddie? I mean, who is after Gamma Flight? Could it be Scar, the son of Hulk?
Well, that's what they're kind of leading you to believe on the cover there, right? So
it says it.
People were anticipating that for a couple weeks now, and I think this is pretty cool. Al Ewing, we know Ewing is a great writer, so this is fun. And look at that variant I threw up there.
Yeah,
for
I'm throwing it up there. Look, you got Scotty Young, my boy. Listen, I hope I have like the biggest Scotty Young collection ever created. I try and pick them all up. I love him. He's a great dude, wonderful artist. I'm just throwing it out there. If he's watching, what's up, bro?
Do you see what the dialogue says on that though?
I can't see it. No.
It says, I totally thought you said you were calling our team Banana Flight. And it says, no absorbing, ma'am. Gamma. Yeah, that makes way more sense. And he's holding a banana. I love it.
But the banter that he puts on his covers is hilarious.
I
So
love it.
shout out to Scotty Young.
It's been a while. We haven't had a young cover in a while.
I know. I'm glad we put that up there. Guys, from Marvel this week, you got Guardians of the Galaxy number 16. Maddie, tell him what we got.
Yeah, I'm not loving the Jimenez cover, but it's okay. I mean, you're getting, Nova professing his love there on the cover. I mean, what a clown. But this is
what does he do? What's on the right side of it? It looks like he's like kissing a chicken.
I don't. That's his armband.
Oh, it looks like a rubber chicken.
It's
if
so
you look
funny.
close, right?
You're right. It does look like a chicken when you look at it quick. Yeah,
like a rubber chicken.
This is a Last Annihilation tie-in. The entire galaxy is under attack from a powerful force, the likes which haven't been seen since Annihilus first waged war. Al Ewing again. This storyline is definitely heating up. You could see. Yes.
Nah, listen. I'm just gonna say what it is, and I'm gonna shut up because I know Maddie's excited for this. Marvel bringing you Moon Knight number 1.
I'm excited for a new Moon Knight series here. Okay, they're definitely getting people used to the idea of Moon Knight having to do with Marvel. They're setting up Disney Plus, guaranteed. The timing on this is not by accident. Okay, so we got a first appearance of Dr. Bader. The mysterious Mr. Knight has opened his midnight mission. Okay, so he's protecting the streets. But the cool thing about this one is we don't know which personality of Mark we're going to get. You're probably going to get a bunch. All right. So the art I am digging. So it's by Jed McKay, Alessandro Capuccio. All right. You got Capuccio. So you got the 1 in 25 hots. You got the 1 in 50 torque, which is pretty cool. I like the contrasting colors there. I know a guy can't see any of them because there's red and green.
Yep.
Yes, my boy, if you've been watching Cover Chasing, Bill Sienkiewicz, that 1 in 100 hidden gem. God bless you, Bill S. That 1 in 200 John Romita Jr. is fantastic. And then there is a ton of other variants, but my favorite out of all the other covers was the Delato variant, that black and white sketch with a little bit of red in there. Delato, come on. What do you think, guy?
Go back to the previous one.
Okay.
Dare I say it? That 1 in 25 is pretty hot.
It is. I mean, I can't deny that one. I can't deny that one. It's pretty hot. Yeah, I got it.
Pretty hot. Got it.
Okay. Moving along now. Now I'm moving along. Okay. Fucking guy.
Next up, guys, from Marvel, you got Savage Avengers number 22. Not much to say about this. If you guys are reading this, great. I don't know when the last time I saw Savage Avengers was. But you got the first appearance of a Ghost Rider from Conan's time. I mean, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. So you got another first appearance here. How important? We say first appearance doesn't mean buy 500 of them. I mean, you never know.
So, like I said, this one's for Ben. First appearance of Ghost Rider from Conan's time. So you got that going for you, which is nice.
Shout out to Benny. CBSI.
Oh, guys. Yeah, why not? Give me the Marvel. You got Star Wars Darth Vader number 14. I know Maddie wanted me to do this one. You got Cover A over here, which is pretty dope. We're getting all these tie-ins still from the Bounty Hunter stuff. Darth Vader looking dope on that Coming Kulo one over there. You got the Sprouts 50th anniversary. Listen, I told you I'm digging those from the beginning, but the first appearance of Umbaran. I don't know if that's right. Umbaran. You guys tell me if it's right. Maybe. Who knows?
We don't know. It reads kind of weird in the synopsis.
Yeah, so you might have a first appearance.
Maybe it's a new character. I don't know if it's an existing character, a new character.
Tell me, guys, because I don't know who Umbaran is or Umbaran or whatever, however you pronounce it. Star Wars fans, come on, help me out.
The Kamunkulo, he's doing all these headshot variants, and this one is probably the best one so far, right? This
I mean,
Darth
come
Vader
on.
one, I'm digging. Yeah.
It's Darth Vader.
Oh, shocking.
Whoa, sticking with Marvel. Marvel sticking with the Star Wars guys. War of the Bounty Hunters, Jabba the Hutt #1. Maddie, your turn.
Yeah, we got a first appearance, another first appearance. I have a lot of first appearances in Star Wars this week, boys and girls. First appearance of Deva Lompop, okay? And that's her on the 1 in 25. Lompop, okay?
Lompop.
So I believe that is her on the cover of the 1 in 25 Coelho. There is also another cover that features her, but you're not going to see that here. You're going to see that in a few minutes. Don't worry, we're going to get to that one. So Justina Ireland and Luca Pizzari, the first of 4 action-packed War of the Bounty Hunter tie-ins about the criminal underworld's most notorious hunters and scoundrels. And who better to start with than Jabba, right? We're going to get a lot of Jabba in this one, obviously. So this is fun. These tie-ins, I hope it's leading to something real good. So I have a feeling it is. So
there's a bunch of them, so I hope so.
Yeah.
Guys, from Marvel this week, also, we have Thor Annual #1. If you're into these annuals, guys, I mean, this is a dark version of Thor who wants to rule all the realms. Sounds like somebody we know.
It's another Loki.
Maybe it's a variant of Thor.
What's going on with that 1 in 25? Are those hands like
I don't know
coming
what it
up?
is, man. Something's coming to reach for him. What's in the middle of it? I have no idea. The triangle thing. What's that?
That's like the square root of something, as far as I know.
Square root of your ass.
All right, guys. We didn't have Chris's pick last week, but this week we got it back. Chris Nelms sharing the list, sharing this pick. Here we go. I said you were going to see it, and here it is. So we got Star Wars, War of the Bounty Hunters. Star Wars, War of the Bounty Hunters, Jabba the Hutt, #1, the Chang variant. And that's the character that we talked about, which I already forget her name, Lompop. The guy made fun of that. That's Lompop. That she's on the cover there. So here we go. Here's what Chris says. Some potential big books this week for first appearances. Moon Knight and Jabba the Hutt are probably heavily ordered. I would still bet on Jabba the Hutt one-shot. The new bounty hunter has a look that will be immediately popular along the lines of Punchline and Miracle Molly. I agree. The B cover, which is what you're seeing here, and the incentive feature her prominently, and I think will maintain their value and climb steadily over time. So you heard it from Chris. He thinks this is a character that people are going to instantly gravitate towards. She's on the cover of the B variant, which is the Chang variant, and the 1 in 25. So Chris is picking up that B variant. I like it. Good pick.
Well, you got Boba on there, right?
He's on there. Jabba's in the background.
Is that Jabba in the background? And then you got Poppy over here. She's got a lot going on. I'll tell you that much. It's like a mixture between Miracle Molly and Punchline. So you know what? I think the community is going to jump all over it.
Yeah. All right, guys. That wraps up New Comic Book Day show. But before you go anywhere, the 5K giveaway. We just hit 5K. We want to thank you again from the bottom of our hearts for getting us here in just under a year. We cracked 5K subs. So thank you so much. I'm going to pop up something up there. It's going to be how you enter the 5K giveaway. We're giving away a ton of stuff. Go check it out. You know the deal already. You probably only have like 2 weeks left because we're going to run this thing probably in August, early August. Also, the CBSI train rolls on YouTube. Tuesday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern. Keep It Thorough Comics. You're going to get the CBSI Indie Spotlight. Make sure you check it out. The link to his channel, along with all of our other friends, is in the description of this and every video. So, for the Pressable Defects, Jay from vacation, Guy Forge sitting right next to me, Matty Forge. We'll catch you on the next New Comic Book Day show.